We're here in the Bayou City, Houston, Texas. Glad you can be with us today as we feature two great teams as we've got the Dallas Cowboys square off against the Houston Texans.
It's tails.
He sends this one toward the end zone. Graham looking for his man on the left. He overthrows his intended receiver.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Graham throwing it to the left. Bradford did a nice job pulling in that pass.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Gets rid of it. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Gets the pass off. And this is the fifth play of this drive. Graham, quick drop. He had good awareness and got a finger on it.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
And this is the sixth play of this drive. Baker gets the punt away. Shepard records the stop at the 27. Four linebackers this time. Dropping back. The Cowboys line up with three wide receivers. Carter passes left. He showed great concentration on that reception.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Lining up with their big set this time. So a gain of about one. Number 4 gets the punt away. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. They'll bring the blitz. Graham back to throw. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Receives the toss. Gain of 3. Lining up with their big set this time. They'll go with a pass. Baker gets the punt away. Carter with 3 wide receivers. Carter tosses it out. Four linebackers this time. The rush is on. Looking to pass. Ismail just dropped that pass.
There's really no excuse for that. You just have to catch those balls.
Nickelback in this time. He's looking to pass. Galloway showed great hands on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
Lining up with their big set this time. Carter hands it off. That carry goes for a relatively short gain.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Smith in the backfield. Throwing. Ismail picked up good yardage after making the catch.
And you talk about ability to create after the catch, and that's what you mean. The ball gets there quickly and he makes the catch. But it's the vision to pick up good yardage after the catch that makes this a great play.
Carter steps back. Smith found a seam in the defense and did a great job bringing the pass in.
That receiver has all the tools.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Carter passing over to his left. Good job coming down with that one.
That's the kind of timing you can only get through repetition in practice.
3 linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. Carter, back to pass. That pass hit the receiver mid-stride.
That's a skill you just can't teach.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Carter gets slammed to the turf. And this is the 10th play of this drive. They'll bring the blitz. Coleman stops him at the 2-yard line. The receiver was right there for the pass.
That's the type of reception that sets all pros apart from other players.
And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. He gets the kick away. Blitz is coming. Back to pass. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Graham, quick drop. He did a nice job of breaking that pass play up.
He just stayed with the coverage, and he got his hand right in there.
It looks like 3 wideouts this time. Graham throws to the middle of the field. He did a nice job of breaking that pass play up.
He just stayed with the coverage, and he got his hand right in there. Baker gets the punt away. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Gets rid of it. Carter with 3 wide receivers. Carter back to throw. Galloway was there for the catch. There isn't a pass this guy can't get to.
Nickelback in this time. With the pass. And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Number 4 punts it away. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Graham looking for something on the left. Allen made a terrific catch.
That was great concentration by the receiver.
Graham with 3 wide receivers. Loss of 4 yards.
The Cowboys take the timeout. 2 timeouts remaining.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Allen gets the toss. Baker punts it away. Shepard with the stop at the 35-yard line. Carter with 3 wide receivers. Smith gets the toss. Gain of 3. Three linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. They're blitzing. Two-yard gain. So at halftime, it's anyone's game with the score. Dallas 3, Houston 0. Melissa Stark is down on the field with some halftime news.
I asked Coach Capers about the kind of adjustments they made in the locker room. He told me that they made some offensive adjustments for the second half that he thinks will open up the passing game for them. He also said he knew this would be a close game, and he's relying on his defense to create some turnovers in the second half, Al.
Thanks, Melissa. Fakes the handle. Carter takes off. Four linebackers this time. Looking downfield. Ismail showed his breakaway speed, gaining additional yardage after making that catch.
And I'll tell you what, when you talk about dangerous receivers, well, that's what they mean. The most dangerous thing you can do after the catch is to stretch it into that kind of gain.
Smith gets the toss. That carry goes for a relatively short gain.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Nickelback in this time. The rush is on. Glenn stops him at the 27. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Carter looking to throw. He tried to lead him a little too much.
Oh, and maybe he got held up in the line because their timing was really off on that pass.
Nickelback in this time. Tosses it back. Seventh play of this drive. Dropping back. He did a nice job to come up with that ball.
That guy's a gifted receiver.
Three-man front this time. Smith gets the toss. No gain. Ninth play of this drive. Throwing left. He did a nice job to come up with that ball.
A receiver that can make plays like that is a quarterback's best friend.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Nice play fake. Throws it out over to the left. The receiver made a difficult reception look easy.
A completed pass requires good communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
11th play of this drive. The kick is up. He sends it off. Dixon with the tackle at the 21. With the throw. And this pass is completed. He did a nice job to bring that one in.
That's the kind of timing you can only get through repetition and practice.
The Texans line up with three wide receivers. Allen gets the toss. Allen was looking for some room on the ground.
Yeah, that guy was just picking up speed. And boom, he got dragged down to the turf.
The backs are lined up in an eye. They're blitzing. And they're able to connect on that one. He was able to control that pass and bring it in for the reception.
A receiver that could make plays like that is a quarterback's best friend.
Tosses it over the middle. Graham overthrows the intended receiver.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. You don't want to lead him that much.
Baker punts it away. Shepard pulls him down at the 20. Smith, the deep back. Looking to pass.
First down.
Three-man front this time. Carter sends a man in motion. With the toss. Smith was looking for some running room there.
Well, maybe not what they were looking for, but it sure beats getting brought down in the backfield.
4 linebackers this time. The blitz is on. They'll keep it on the ground.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
3 linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. It's a blitz. The receiver was able to get that pass under control and bring it into his body for the reception.
When you make tough grabs like that, the other team really has to dig in there and play some tight coverage.
Smith in the backfield. Carter tosses it out. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. They're coming with a blitz. Smith was looking for some room to run.
Yeah, it's one of those cases where the defense looks like they're set up to defend the pass, and you decide to see if you can break a big gain with the run.
Dime backs in for this play. He's going to throw. The little lob doesn't find its intended target. Number 4 punts it away. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Safety, 2 points. He gets the free kickoff. Number 56 stops him at the 35-yard line. Thomas goes in motion. Smith gets the toss. 8-yard gain.
The home team will be charged a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining.
Three linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively.
We're done here.
The Texans take a timeout. 1 timeout remaining.
Dime backs in for this play. Carter looking to pass. He overthrows his intended receiver.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. But you don't want to lead him that much.
Number 4 gets the punt away. Nickelback in this time. With the pass. Good job coming down with that one.
Yeah, the receiver showed great ability there.
Looking over to the right. Lewis catches the bullet for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first down.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Dallas 8, Houston 0.